Lights on, screen up, oh yeah. Death Witch in the house, pump it up, pump it up. Sexy gaming stream, feeling right, feeling right. All eyes on him, in the zone tonight, zone tonight. Joystick in hand, smooth as silk, smooth as silk. Playing with fire, what a thrill, what a thrill, what a thrill. Chat's going wild, hearts on a spree, on a spree. Get ready folks, it's time to see, time to see, time to see. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death Witch like I'm join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway, stay and sway, stay and sway. Come on, yeah. Swinging beats and joystick feats, he's the king of gaming treats. Come on, yeah. Strings so tight, lights so bright, Death Witch is in the zone tonight. Liberty of play, stylish flair, winning every round. Beats to share, watch him dominate every way, every way. Feel the rhythm, join the craze, join the craze. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death Witch like I'm join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway, stay and sway, stay and sway. Lights on, screen up, oh yeah. Death Witch in the house, pump it up, pump it up. Sexy gaming stream, feeling right, feeling right. All eyes on him, in the zone tonight, zone tonight. Joystick in hand, smooth as silk, smooth as silk. Playing with fire, what a thrill, what a thrill, what a thrill. Chat's going wild, hearts on a spree, on a spree. Get ready folks, it's time to see, time to see, time to see. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death Witch like I'm join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway, stay and sway, stay and sway. Come on, yeah. Swinging beats and joystick feats, he's the king of gaming treats. Come on, yeah. Strings so tight, lights so bright, Death Witch is in the zone tonight. Liberty of play, stylish flair, winning every round. Beats to share, watch him dominate every way, every way. Feel the rhythm, join the craze, join the craze. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death Witch like I'm join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway, stay and sway, stay and sway. Lights on, screen up, oh yeah. Death Witch in the house, pump it up, pump it up. Sexy gaming stream, feeling right, feeling right. All eyes on him, in the zone tonight, zone tonight. Joystick in hand, smooth as silk, smooth as silk. Playing with fire, what a thrill, what a thrill, what a thrill. Chat's going wild, hearts on a spree, on a spree. Get ready folks, it's time to see, time to see, time to see. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death witch like come join the fray. Join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay. Don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway. Stay and sway, stay and sway. Come on, yeah. Swinging beats and joystick feats. He's the king of gaming treats. Come on, yeah. Strings so tight, lights so bright. Death witch is in the zone tonight. Liberty of play, stylish flair, winning every round. Beats to share, watch him dominate every way. Feel the rhythm, join the craze. Everybody move, swing and play. Death witch like 'em, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway.
What's up, witches? Get rid of that. Get prepared for the PlayStation State of Play. Why is my camera all fucked up? Damn, it was doing so good. There were so many streams where I didn't have to fix it. There we go. Okay. I can work with that. So what's up, witches? We are going live. Let's get signed in here. All right. Make sure I still got sound. Bruh. Yeah, still got sound. Okay. All right, so we're good there. Got sound here. Got sound there. All right, we are all ready for PlayStation State of Play. But while we wait, I'm gonna eat my dinner and wait for people to show up. Talk to you, wonderful witches. Listen to some music. Where's the music? Gonna eat my dinner while we wait. Alright, how's everybody doing today? Surprise early stream, I know. Let me get a damn phone. Let me get a tweet out here. Get my tweet up, get my snaps up, get everything up and running, let everybody know we're live, baby. Surprise, motherfucker. PlayStation State of Play stream is live. I just gotta find the link to the stream. I feel like this music, I know I'm using copyright free music, so it's gonna be weird shit, but I feel like this music was used in a hotel commercial? Car commercial? The 2024 Jeep Wrangler. Come on, you guys can hear it too, right? Like, you hear it? Like, it's a real thing. fuck? How'd I get disconnected? What is up with my internet? No. Why is my internet so shit right now? I don't understand. Okay, there it is. Internet was kind of shit for a minute there. Had a lag spike. Hope everybody can still see me. Okay. Get my Snapchats out. Jesus. What are you doing?
Mom told me to get the switch.
Huh?
Mom told me to get the switch.
I don't know where y'all put it. Y'all lost my Switch now. Quit letting y'all use my stuff. You can't take care of it.
Mom,
Sweetheart, it's obviously not in here. If it's not in my dock, it's not in here. I don't know where y'all put it. Y'all don't. Next time y'all use my Switch and don't put it up, I'm taking it away. Like, you're never gonna get to use it again. I have no respect for anyone's property. That's it. I'm done being nice about lending out my stuff and having it disappear. Especially stuff I can't afford to replace. Fucking kids, man. Get on Discord, see who wants to join. What?
got animal crackers?
Huh?
Got any animal crackers?
Maybe in a minute, sweetheart. Daddy's busy right now. Y'all need to find my Switch. Why is it not in my dock?
Maybe she took it downstairs.
All right. Good dinner. Oh, that's right, dinner time. I got a hamburger helper type thing the wife made. Pretty good. I feel like I've heard this song somewhere before too. I realize I'm using the copyright-free music that I guess gets used everywhere, but. I think I watched the shit. I think I watched the whole thing. Oh, here we go. Okay, we can stop my music because State of Play event is starting. I think I'm gonna. Alright, it begins in 8 minutes. 8 minutes. We're gonna pull it up the whole fucking screen here and watch it together. I think I'm gonna leave it where you can see the live chat above my head. Let's do a temporary window capture. Yeah, there, that looks good. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to turn off my AC when it's about to start. Trying to wolf this thing down so I'm not eating during the show. Finish my dinner and get ready for this event. 6 minutes, guys. What's the chat saying? What are their predictions? Resident Evil 9? No, they'll do another remake before they do 9. Maybe a remake of 5? Dino Crisis? You can keep dreaming on that remake of Final Fantasy 9. They better do 6 next if they're going to remake another one. Concord 2! Yeah, we get it. Everybody keeps spamming. Yeah, that joke's been done a billion times in chat already, guys. Yep, Concord 2. Yeah, we see the joke. Little Big Planet 4. Please, for the love of God, let it be Little Big Planet 4. Oh my God. Diddy Party. I don't think anyone needs that to be a game. Worst VR experience ever. GTA 6, probably. I don't know, I feel like they already announced that. Like, that'll probably be one of Rockstar's own events. I don't think they'll debut a multi-platform game specifically on the PlayStation channel. I mean, maybe they would. PlayStation gave enough money. There's no way Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to do like an exclusivity deal, even temporarily. They stand to lose way more money than they would gain taking that deal. Those are just facts. I mean, we're all hoping for Dino Crisis. We're all hoping for Bloodborne, or in my case, Demon Souls 2. I like Demon Souls more than Bloodborne. I don't think it'll be Spider-Man 3. I don't think the second one did that well. I think it's too soon. Yeah, I could go for a remake of Legacy of Kain, though. I'm really hoping for Little Big Planet 4. Or for fuck's sake, a reboot / sequel to Mod Nation Racers. I would take that. If I can't get Little Big Planet, give me my Mod Nation Racers, damn it. God, I miss that game. Yeah, they'll do a remaster of Spider-Man 2 before they do Spider-Man 3. That was like the shortest time to remaster a game ever. Make it for PS4, then remaster it for PS5. Remaster it for the very next console. While the old console's still getting games. Like, it's not that big a leap. They just did it to make Peter Parker. Look, the real reason they remastered Spider-Man for PS4 when they ported over to PS5 was to make Spider-Man look like the MCU Spider-Man. That's the only real reason. 3 minutes. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the AC. Let's get ready to do this thing. Get rid of that background noise. All right. We're getting ready, guys. What else is everybody begging for? Resident Evil 9. I could go for a new Resident Evil as opposed to a remake of 5. 5 was only good because it was co-op. Maybe they'll announce a price drop for the PlayStation Pro, huh? Due to the backlash? Yeah? Hard to read the stripes. Yes, a Twisted Metal. Alright. We got... Getting ready to watch. Alright, we're getting ready to watch the PlayStation State of Play. Let's go ahead. We got 2 minutes here. Let's do our wish list real quick before the event begins. My personal wish list. What do I want to see? I want to see a new Twisted Metal. You did the TV show. It feels weird not having a game to go with it. I want either a Bloodborne 2 or Demon Souls 2. I'd prefer Demon Souls personally, but I know there's a big demand for Bloodborne. I'll take either. Those are your 2 Souls-like IPs that you're just sitting on and doing nothing with. Now let's bring back some old IPs other than Twisted Metal. What do I want to see? I want to see Mod Nation Racers or Little Big Planet 4. One of those two. Those are two games I severely miss from the PS3 era. Oh. No, we don't need a Concord 2. Bring another Sly Cooper or another Ratchet and Clank. You know what? I want to see them bring back Jak and Daxter. There were so many good games referenced in Astro Bot that make me go, oh my god, I wish they'd bring some of this back. I want a new Wipeout. Like a modern day, hyper realistic looking, like push the PS5 graphics to the limit Wipeout game. Oh my god, it'd be so good. I'd spend so much time in that. Everybody's predicting either Spider-Man DLC or Spider-Man 3. I don't know, maybe. I'm hoping... no, it's too soon to show stuff for the next Final Fantasy game, so that's not going to be in there. The next part of the remake to 7, so that's definitely not going to be in it. GTA 6 stuff, maybe. Just looking at the chat on their live stream here, which is above my head. Everybody's making their own predictions here. Not a lot of people predicting the stuff that I want, like on my wish list. Come on, did everybody forget about Modern Nation Racers? Well, I've seen a few people scream for Little Big Planet 4, so that's a maybe. Okay, here we go. Oh, so we're just jumping into the trailers. Good. I don't want to see people. Yeah, more Astrobot. Good. I'm glad they're pushing the shit out of Astrobot. More of that, please. I'm glad you guys finally found your mascot. Took you 25 years. Well, 30 years. What are we on? PlayStation 30th anniversary? Jesus Christ, I'm old. Oh, are we get DLC for Astrobot already? You guys got something planned for us here? 5 new online speedrun levels. Okay, yeah, it is DLC for... I was hoping it wouldn't be speedrun content, but that's what's popular in these kinds of games. I'm personally not a fan of speedrunning, but whatever. I just want more challenge levels. Like, those were the hardest thing in the game, personally. Yeah, like, I want to see challenge levels like these that use every bit. 10 new bots to rescue. Ooh, who is that? With Stellar Blade? Helldivers? Already new Astrobot content. Fuck yeah. Free add-on. And it's free!
Hi everyone.
Oh, they're doing this right.
You're ahead at Team Asobi. We couldn't be happier with the reception to Astrobot and to see how much joy Astro is bringing to homes.
Because you guys did a good job.
On behalf of Team Asobi, thank you so much. Now we still have a few
Please
surprises
more.
up our sleeves. Today's trailer was a sneak peek at the DLC we'll release later this year at no additional cost. We'll have more to
That
share
is
soon.
awesome.
But for now, let's enjoy the state of play.
That's how you start a state of play, baby. That's how you start a conference. Hey, here's some free, awesome stuff we're giving you.
Burnt one. If you're intending to walk the midnight walk, you better be sure to keep your spark safe.
What is this?
Burning.
Some stylized indie game from the creators of Lost in Random. No, it's an EA. Well, I mean, that was an EA. That was an indie game published by EA. But
There was a monster in the woods.
my wife liked handcrafted in clay. Well, CG to look like clay, but kind of like the animation style being like claymation. My wife liked Lost in Random. I kind of got bored with it, but this looks right up her alley, and it'll probably freak the kids out. I'm on board with this so far. I like the claymation look. Getting like Coraline vibes here. PS5 and PSVR, which no one bought. Port it to PC so I can use my VR headset. I'm not buying a PlayStation VR.
It was that the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
Midnight Walk. Okay. Okay, I'll look for that one. You've got my attention. Whoever Moon Hood Studios is.
I don't
That looks like a
remember
W.
what happened. But
Seeing mostly
I
W's in
remember
chat.
how I
There's a
felt.
few L's over there.
Father told us to hide when they came to our house.
Just like Once Human
Then
coming to console.
took him away.
What is
Mother
this?
said I couldn't play outside anymore.
State of Decay?
Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick.
Our day will
We
come.
would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed.
What is this?
We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
What the fuck? I was getting Concord, but I mean not Concord. Jesus Christ, that game has poisoned that game has poisoned this chat. I was getting Once Human vibes, but now I'm getting some Souls-like vibes here. What is this? A zombie supernatural Souls-like game? Open world vibes in the last part? This is Souls-like? What is this? Hell! Oh, Hell is. I thought Hell was the name of the game. I was like, oh, that's an awesome name. Hell is Us. What? Souls-like W, yeah, chat's reading what I'm reading here. It's Souls-like. Hell is Us. Okay, that's the name of the game. Rogue Factor. Have they made anything else? I don't know who Rogue Factor is. Inspired by the... Oh, okay. Didn't get to read that.
Rewritten by nuclear fire.
Deep Silver.
Oh, hey,
VR game.
have you seen Yana?
For the 5 remaining PSVR 2 owners.
Wandering out in the metro alone. I need to go.
Oh, it's Metro. I'd want to play a VR Metro game. Port this to PC so I can use my actual VR headset. No one wants to buy a PSVR 2. You guys kind of dropped the ball on that one. The first one was great. The second one was overpriced and not... It was undercooked, man. It wasn't ready for launch. You guys should have held that until you... Like, this should have been the stuff ready at launch. Not the Horizon Forbidden climbing game. Not
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear.
I mean, a full-fledged shooter in VR?
Something worse.
Yeah, good. I'd want to... Yeah. Please port that to PC. So if it's coming November 2024 on PlayStation VR, you probably won't see it on PSVR or PC VR until halfway through 2025, maybe a year later.
About the night sky tragedy.
Okay, so that's not anything worth getting excited about then.
Long ago,
What we got here?
you humans slaughtered each other until the whole world lay in ruins. And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must
is
be
this?
the will of your beloved mother goddess.
Got MMO vibes.
However, I still have no trust in your kind.
Yeah, it's got MMO vibes. No? Getting God of War-esque vibes now. With a little hint of Souls-like. Oh, it looks like a... Yeah, it's kind of Souls-like, but little God of War meets Dark Souls. Multiplayer? Are we seeing multiplayer? Yeah, there's other people fighting with them. Yeah, we're seeing multiplayer here. Okay. Cool looking boss fights.
Yourself. If you survive this trial,
Why is everybody putting L in chat? What about this don't they like? Looks alright. Arcade.
perhaps you might become one of
Okay.
us.
A mix of L's and W's in chat. Arcade, isn't that an older game? I got some Power World stuff. Can they survive their Nintendo lawsuit? I think they'll do it. I think Nintendo's just trying to drain their finances. The whole lawsuit feels like bullshit to me. We got a better, more cohesive story. I played it when it launched on Xbox in Early Access, and it just wasn't ready yet. Like, there was no story to be had there. It was very rough around the edges. I'm waiting for them to fully release the game before I go back to it. I did like it. I did like Power World. Like, it's going to be a phenomenon when it's actually ready. I can see why Nintendo's kind of afraid of it. Yeah, it finally came to PS5? Okay, cool.
Thanks to Pocket Pair for that new look at Pal World, an incredible open-world survival game that's launching today on the PlayStation 5 console. We have a few more games with breaking news today. Starting with the
Is it like a full launch, or is it early access on PlayStation too?
PlayStation.
What do we got? What? Oh, they didn't. By remastered, they just mean took the original graphics, put it in HD. Damn, I was hoping that they'd like retouch the graphics. Like when like when Square did the remaster of Final Fantasy, like the NES games and Super Nintendo games on PSP, and they actually like redid the graphics to make it look like a more, you know, just HDify them, and actually went through and updated the graphics, and that was the best those games have ever looked.
2 updates on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge.
More content for that already?
Reptiles DLC, which adds Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa as playable characters.
What?
And for no extra cost, a remixed in-game soundtrack featuring some amazing guest composers. Both of these updates arrive later today.
I'm gonna go back to that game. I didn't play the last DLC either. They've added a bunch of stuff. I need people to play with it. Like, that is a multiplayer best game. Oh, new Sonic game? New Shadow game.
Huh? I've taken on another form?
Keanu
And
Reeves?
Yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as part of the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack. This update is inspired by scenes from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie and arrives December 12th.
Sonic
the
X Shadow
the Hedgehog 3
Generations.
movie pack is included in the digital deluxe edition,
Oh.
which lets you play the game 3 days ahead of its October
Is
25th release.
is it just Sonic Generations with added Shadow content? Or is it like an actual sequel to Sonic Generations? I'm so confused with the naming in this.
Hello, State of Play. I'm Sakaguchi, producer of Fantasian Neo Dimension. 手作りのジオラマを使ったファンタジー
Turn-based RPG with 150 handmade backgrounds.
そして
So sort of a modern take on old classics.
スキルの起動操作したりと
Yeah, this is as old school feeling as you can get with the turn-based stuff.
ファイナルファンタジーシリーズで共に歩んできた上松さん
I mean, I think that there's still room for turn-based RPGs, but
2024年
ooh, this one's looking rough around the edges, man.
どうか皆さんにプレイしていただけたらと願っています。
Was it like an indie game?
We're just over a month away from the release of Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
No one cares.
BioWare and Electronic Arts for an extended look.
Oh,
at the
boy.
battle.
Oh boy. You guys have kind of lost me on this neon-infested nightmare you call Dragon Age.
Have they found Gillenane? Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
And you can only play as one character. You don't get to control your other party members. It's
good. Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon.
We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby.
That lair is a death trap.
well, at least it doesn't look like a neon nightmare in this trailer. Maybe they dialed that back due to backlash.
So we challenge her. Draw the dragon out into the open.
Everyone's just typing L in chat. Yeah. What were you guys thinking with this one? It doesn't feel like Dragon Age.
Just you and me now.
Oh, and they changed them? So they look more like humans now? Like, they just look like bad cosplayers. Like, what is this?
Get ready.
These character models are fucking ugly. I can't believe this is a PS5 game. I really thought this would look better.
Wait for it.
Come on. Come on.
Something cool better happen. Oh, there's the glowy bits. At least not purple. I'm not a fan of this art style. I kind of hope they'd go in a different direction. Oh, here we go. Get to some actual gameplay. Yeah, you don't get to control your... Well, you try to make it like Dark Souls? Is that what they're going for? Since you can't control your other party members, it's more like Dark Souls, all about dodging and... What? Oh, yeah, show us more of the fight. I want to see more of this. Where's the ability wheel, or is everything just mapped to buttons now? To try to... I would say to try to make it more like Final Fantasy VII. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because even Final Fantasy VII had it where you could pause time to do this stuff. So you could just give commands to them. Instead of actively controlling them in battle. Does that mean if your character dies, it's all over? Or do they come to revive you? Like, how does that work? People still typing L in chat. Yeah, I don't think people like this new direction they're going. I think multiplayer would be the only thing that would save this game. Was there literally a spell called Dark Soul? I think multiplayer would be the only thing that could save this game. Oh look, it's Monster Hunter. Yeah, that had Monster Hunter vibes.
Second dragon.
Okay, so we had an electric dragon and then a typical fire dragon. Oh.
Gillenane.
Thought he was gonna like rip him in half. Okay.
Your battle is already lost.
Still don't like the art style. What do people think of chat here?
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls.
And L's. A few W's. LL. Woke age.
The research department set up a facility.
What is this?
The lake house. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, I would have just kept on driving.
What do we have? Alan Wake 2 expansion. Lake House. I didn't even play Alan Wake 2.
Give up the firearm.
What is this? Oh, more PlayStation VR 2 stuff. Man, you guys gotta put something impressive on the PlayStation VR for... Like, you gotta put something impressive on there if you're really trying to sell more of those headsets. And this don't look like it. I mean, cool, you're interacting with shit, but You need more than this. World of Assassination. Hitman. They're trying, man. They're trying to get people on board that PSVR 2. You gotta bring that price down.
Know the truth.
Put more games on it and bring the price down.
And my brethren, until I had the honor.
Legacy of Kain?
My lord. For my
Oh, is this Soul Reaver?
I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
Okay.
The fate of this world was preordained in an instant.
Is it a remaster or a remake?
What madness is this?
Am I so changed?
Looks like a remaster, not a full-on remake.
Prepare for what lay beyond this threshold.
Can't believe they remade Soul Reaver before remaking Legacy of Kain. Why would you remake the sequel first? I want to see a full-on Diablo-style remake of Legacy of Kain. Like, imagine if having Legacy of Kain, but it looks like Diablo 4 looks. Or Path of Exile. Oh man, that would be dope. Like Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered. Who made it? Aspire. God damn it, they're the same ones who fucked up all the other remakes.
1 and 2 remastered arrives December 10th, celebrating the
They're the ones who fucked up the Tomb Raider remakes, Grand Theft Auto remakes or remasters. Why do they keep giving these companies these old games to fuck up?
Also inspired Fear the Spotlight
Well,
from Blumhouse Games.
That's
It
got me a
brings
little less
atmospheric
excited about it
polygonal
now.
Scares to PS5 and PS4 on October 22nd.
I want to see full-blown remakes of these games from the ground up, not remasters. Let Aspire do the shitty remasters where all they do is AI upscale the shit. And then make it where you can get an actual remake. I want to see Legacy of Kain 1. It was a top-down game. I want to see Legacy of Kain redone Diablo/Path of Exile style. And I want to see Soul Reaver done as a Souls-like. In that style. It would fit so well.
A peculiar cast of
With graphics as good as like Demon Souls. Not just, oh, we took the original graphics, upscaled them to 1080p and added a sharpening AI filter. Because when it changed it, it didn't look that good.
Up next, Epic Games brings
I really hate
exclusive
Aspire
remodels
games.
to Lego Fortnite
Like
this
they feel
October.
like such lazy remasters.
This
Oh,
feature
what's coming to Lego
enables friends and
Fortnite?
family to explore the world and build villages together while playing on the same PS5 or PS4.
Oh, they're finally adding split screen to that mode.
And in other Fortnite news, the new Fortnite Limited Edition DualSense wireless controller arrives later this year, with pre-orders starting October 3rd.
I don't really care about that.
Visit
Still
PlayStation
watching that
blog for more
PlayStation Live
details.
thing.
Yeah.
Next, it's 1 versus 1,000 in Dynasty Warriors Origins.
New
And
Dynasty
Koei Tecmo
Warriors
Games
games.
is ready to share the release date. Let's take a look.
Show me something impressive. I've always been... the only Dynasty Warriors game that I liked was the fucking Zelda ones.
One day bring about order. Until then, you must adapt to the chaos and find a way to survive. So choose your path
If you want me to play a
wisely.
regular Dynasty Warriors game, you're gonna have to do something crazy with it.
It means to be a hero.
You've got, you know, next-gen consoles to work with now, so
You claim to strive for justice, but have
let's
no
do some
way
crazy
to
shit.
achieve it.
Let me see some over-the-top stuff.
Without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction.
And that is a lot of NPCs on screen at one time, I guess. Just, but do they actually fight back, or is it just going to be you mowing them down like in the old games where they're just basically cannon fodder? They're not an actual threat.
The die has been cast. All that remains is to see this through.
Are there vehicles? Or you get horseback? Well, I want to see more gameplay. I don't care about cutscenes. Dynasty Warriors Origins. I don't know. I'm on the fence about the Dynasty Warriors games.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing.
What is this?
It's burned into my mind.
This is the new Monster Hunter?
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up
This feels
to?
like it's a new
The
Monster
Guild
Hunter.
gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition.
I want to see some actual
Mine
gameplay to see how it
included.
plays. Does it play more like Monster Hunter World or more like Monster Hunter Rise?
It's amazing.
Or a combination of the two? I like the way World looked, but I like the way Rise played. All the added mobility in Rise made combat so much more fun than World. World's combat so slow and
We're intruders.
clunky. Your character feels stiff. You've got so little movement options. And I mean like less than Dark Souls kind of stiff. Like jank kind of stiff. Rise didn't have that problem. Damn, chat's going nuts for this one. Okay, the grappling hook is there, but I don't see him grappling on it. He pulled that thing down though. That looked cool. Like, I want to see the grappling hook from Rise make a comeback for all the added mobility. The ability to, like, grapple out and dodge and get those quick bursts of speed instead of having to put your weapon away so you can run. And yeah, this is all very clunky. The way that typical Monster Hunter games played. Like, I wouldn't even be mad at one playing like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is always a little clunky too, but the parry system and the slower paced combat, I wouldn't mind it if it played as well as that. Monster Hunter does this weird thing where you gotta put the weapon away to do some stuff, you gotta be holding the weapon to do some stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of micromanaging and fumbling about.
The White Wraith.
Or at least it was until Rise.
Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species.
You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing?
Ooh, they're getting dramatic with the story hill.
Give it to me, and I'll...
Monster Hunter Wilds. Not much gameplay shown those. That all looks CG to me. I want to see the gameplay. Does it play like Rise? Or did they go back to the old Monster Hunter World style where it's slow and clunky? Like, I'm fine with them meeting in the middle. It doesn't have to have all the crazy movement stuff that Rise had. I know a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people like the slower paced combat style, but damn, give me some more defensive options. Give me the ability to roll, dodge, parry, like bring that. Give me the grappling hook so I can get on their back, like and ride the beast. Yeah, bring in some of those cool features. Producer of Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm delighted to confirm the game will go on sale globally February 28th, 2025. Pre-orders are available today. Go ahead and get yours in now. I'm good. I'll wait for the game to launch, make sure it's worth buying first. Players who pre-order will receive a digital mini art book, which can be... Yeah, okay. That's fine. Bonuses like that are fine, but I don't want it. We'll reveal more about the game on streaming on September 26th at TGS 2024. It's all for now. Look out for more news of Monster Hunter Wilds. Goodbye. Yeah, as long as you're not like holding gameplay stuff hostage, I don't mind you giving bonuses for pre-orders that don't affect the gameplay. I still think people shouldn't pre-order, but at least that doesn't affect the game when you do that.
And her very heroic
Oh,
friends
Lego Horizon.
are all that stands in the way of an unspeakable evil. Join them as they explore, hunt, collect wacky outfits, and decorate their village. Nailed it. This is awesome. But wait, there's more. With the digital deluxe edition, you get this exciting blue roller thing. And snazzy costumes, like the Shadow Stalwart outfit.
Okay.
And this,
Oh, Sackboy costume.
I don't know what that is. That or that.
Ratchet and Clank.
Or they're climbing in that cannon. Look how much
This game looks
fun
like
they're
nonsense.
having. Come and join the party in Mother's heart. Phew, got it all in. No, you didn't. Oh, I forgot to mention the pre-order.
What?
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. We are so excited for
I'll
everyone
get
to
y'all
get
some
their
in a
hands
minute.
on LEGO Horizon Adventures when it launches on November 14th. And Aloy has more good news on the horizon. Aloy's original adventure, Horizon Zero Dawn, is being remastered.
We're
for
already
PS5 and
remastering
PC
Horizon
by
Zero
Guerrilla
Dawn.
and Nixes. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered includes more than 10 hours of re-recorded
Is it because the sequel wasn't that popular, so you got to do something to get people excited about make people fall in love with the series again before you make a sequel? Getting Last of Us vibes here. Everybody hated Last of Us 2. Quick, remaster the first one! Again! They remastered it twice! Remind people why we're good! Please hurry! Remind people why we're good! No one asked for this. Yeah. Another remaster.
The original
Jesus.
PS4 version of the game will be able to upgrade to the new PS5 version for $9.99. Visit PlayStation Blog for more details and watch the full trailer to see all the enhancements.
Well, at least if you own the original, you don't got to pay $10 for the upgrade. You don't got to buy the game again. So I guess that's.
New content is on the way to the action-packed world of Stellar Blade. A new photo mode.
Yeah,
lets
that
players
was
set
Stellar
up the
Blade and
perfect
Astro
picture
Bot
with
that
your
they did
choice
a
of
new cameo
poses,
bot for.
expressions, and filters.
Oh, photo mode! Let me guess, you're not going to show her in any of her skimpy outfits because controversy.
And Stellar Blade's original soundtrack featuring over.
That's what photo mode
180
exists for.
songs from the game
For the
is available on
Gooners!
select streaming services starting today.
I guess I'm going to have
But that's
to
not
mute
all.
some of this audio when I make it into a video. You guys are just playing the soundtrack now. Nier Automata?
Sci-Fi Worlds
Nier
Collide
X Stellar
is a
Blade?
Stellar
What?
Blade and Nier Automata collaboration coming to Stellar
Yep.
Blade later this year.
I'll wait
Now
to buy
let's talk
Stellar
about
Blade
what's
when the
ahead for
crossover
PlayStation
happens. Try to get like an Ultimate
First,
Edition that's
your
got it
monthly
all.
games for October are
I meant to buy the
WWE
game and launch and I just
2K24,
didn't.
Dead Space and Doki Doki
I had too much
Literature
other
Plus.
stuff to go through.
These will be
All the monthly
available to
games
all
are Dead
PlayStation
Space.
Plus
Don't
members
care
starting
about
October 1st.
WWE, but Doki Doki Plus.
Meanwhile, our
Cool.
library of PlayStation classics
I already have Dead
continues
Space
to
on
grow,
Xbox.
with 2 more fan favorites from the original PlayStation arriving later this year: Blood Omen: Legacy of Kain and
fucking-
Capcom's Dino Crisis.
Cool that you're giving this the original classics. I want
Fans know
remakes.
September 26th is The Last of Us Day, and we're celebrating by adding the critically acclaimed PS5 hit The Last of Us Part 1 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog this Thursday.
Oh, Last of Us Part 1 will be for free on PlayStation Plus. Better late than never, I guess. I hate when they put sports games as the free games on PlayStation Plus. Like, cool, you gave me a game that's already outdated. You know, you've given me a sports game. It's going to be outdated in 6 months for free and no one's ever going to play again. Like, that is the worst kind of filler to put in your subscription service as the free game. Those games have an incredibly short lifespan because a new one comes out every fucking year. And they're not going to put it on PlayStation Plus for free at launch. They're going to wait, 6-8 months in. So you've only got a few months to enjoy it before the new one comes out. And then there's no players left playing it because everybody moved on to the new one. I don't play sports games anyway. Ooh, PlayStation 5 has colors now.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Cerny. We recently revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5
Is that
family,
Garth from Wayne's World?
PS5 Pro, alongside several games showcasing the superior frame rates and improved graphics that the new console makes possible. With PS5 Pro, developers have access to 3 key improvements: an upgraded GPU,
You're going to have to show some actual stuff from the PS5 Pro to make it worth that price tag.
that combine to bring developers closer to realizing their unique vision. We're excited for players to get their hands on PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches this November.
Thanks,
But
Garth.
In the meantime, here's a look at some of the games that are being enhanced for the new console, including a few titles that we're revealing for the very first time today.
Well, they better look more impressive than the last ones. Because you did not sell everybody on this. Everybody's laughing at you in your own chat over here. That's a lot of L's in chat. Oh, finally, showing Final Fantasy Rebirth. That's the one I wanted to see on the PS5 Pro. Like, how big a difference does that one get? Because that game looked like ass in performance mode, but only ran at 30 frames per second in quality mode. Metal Gear Solid. First Descendants got a PS5 Pro mode. Stellar Blade. Demon Souls. That's the one I wanted to see. There you go. Remake Resident Evil 4. Spider-Man 2. Okay, stop flashing them up there so fast. Take a moment to show it off, actually. Actually show us what it looks like. It's on the screen so fast I can't tell if it looks better or worse than the original. Like, I want to see it in action. Like, give me an actual, like, demonstration of something. No? That's a red flag. Doesn't look like this is going to be worth... Doesn't look like this is going to be worth the price tag for a PS5 Pro. I think I'll stick with my regular PlayStation then.
We are beyond the edge of Japan.
What is this? Oh, is this the new Assassin's Creed?
People come north.
Ghost of Tsushima 2? No, I think this is the new Assassin's Creed. Everybody thinks it's Ghost of Tsushima 2. I think it's... I think they're baiting you, chat.
You are hunting. And now, every Ronin here.
Maybe it is Ghost of Tsushima 2. No, I still think it's Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna stick with my gut instinct here.
You're the hunter.
It's gonna be the chick, and it's gonna be Assassin's Creed. Yep, that's a chick. Chat hadn't figured it out yet. They still think it's Ghost of Tsushima 2. Sucker Punch? Maybe not. Maybe it is Ghost of Tsushima 2. Didn't say Ubisoft. It said Sucker Punch. Who made Ghost of Tsushima 1? That Sucker Punch? Can't remember. Get a pet dog in this one? Pet wolf? Ghost of Yodel. So that's how they're doing their sequels. It's just Ghost of a New Place. Okay. Okay, is that all of them? Looks like there's still a few squares left that they can squeeze games in on that chart. No, thanks for watching. That's the end of it. It wasn't all bad, but it was a little underwhelming. A few things in there I'd want, but I would say you ain't got any like system sellers here. Nothing that's not already coming to Xbox for the most part. It's not a complete nothing burger. There was some decent. There were a few things in there, not many. There's like one or two things I wanted. We DVR it. Like, I didn't care about Veilguard. I'm trying to go through and just look at all of them here. The question is, like, how many of them are PS5 exclusives, though? Like, Hell Is Us looked pretty good. The new Astrobot DLC being completely fucking free, that's a huge W. That was a huge W. I do want that, and it's free. Pile World coming to PS5, that's a nothing burger. The Lunar Series Remaster didn't look that good. I mean, they're good stuff. Shredder's Revenge, that's also going to be on Xbox and PC, so that's kind of nothing. Don't care about Dragon Age. Just kind of combing through, I can't remember everything they showed. So there were some PSVR games, but good as they looked, no one's buying a PSVR. I was excited for the Legacy of Kain games coming back, the Soul Reaver games, until I saw it was made by Aspyr, so it's just going to be AI upscaled garbage like Tomb Raider and the GTA ones were, which sucks. What was that one? Oh, the Tower Defense game, I think is what that was. Towers of something. I didn't care about that. Didn't care about the Fortnite stuff. Dynasty Warriors will probably be a multi-platform game, and I don't really care about Dynasty Warriors. Everybody was probably watching for the Monster Hunter stuff. I was hoping they'd show like more gameplay from that. But that's also coming to Xbox and PC, right? Don't care about Lego Horizon. Stellar Blade stuff did look good. It does make me want to get Stellar Blade at some point. And they showed off some hardware and underwhelming thing of the PS5. So, not the best showing. Chat's giving a lot of remasters and L's, so you can see their own chat going off. So, I wasn't even talking about like the visual upgrade stuff. I mean, yeah, there's old games like Soul Reaver, like those deserve a remaster. Like you're talking about going from PS1 to fucking PS5. Like there's a lot you can do there, even with just a retextured remaster of the original game. You could still, like, even that would be a substantial improvement. But when you're talking about remastering Horizon Zero Dawn, a PS4 game, to PS5, it's great that you're, doing a PS5 upgrade for an older game. I guess because Fallout's was so popular or whatever. But Fallout was free. Fallout 4 upgrade was free. You're charging $10. Like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. Like, I want to see more older games get either remasters or remakes. I want a remake of Legacy of Kain. I want a remake of Soul Reaver 1 and 2. Like, I think you could do the Legacy of Kain games. I know I said this earlier, but you weren't here, so I'll say it one more time. You could do the Legacy of Kain games. You could remake it to look like Diablo 4 and play like Diablo 4, to have that style, because that was a top-down PS1 game back in the day. So it was already Diablo-esque. But to make that not look like a shitty PS1 game and to make it look like Diablo 4 looks or like Path of Exile looks, that'd be a great way to reinvigorate Legacy of Kain and bring that franchise back. The Soul Reaver games, PS2 games, they were kind of Tomb Raider-esque. You're exploring, undead tombs and shit. They were kind of Tomb Raider with more brawly combat instead of guns. You could make Soul Reaver into a fucking Souls-like. An exploration-focused Souls-like. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's in the name. But yeah, none of the things that were on my wish list made it on here. The Astrobot DLC looked good. The Stellar Blade stuff looked good. I didn't care about the PSVR stuff. I mean, I want the PSVR stuff, but I want them to port it to PC. Like, if they make a PC version of that stuff, I'm down. I'm down. The Metro game looked good. Like, that looked like a good, like, full-fledged VR game, not just some little, like, shooting gallery, which is usually what VR shooters are. That looked like a Half-Life Alyx, size game. So it looked good, but I'm not buying a PSVR 2 for that. Like, port it to PC so I can use the VR headset I already have. Just put it on Steam. So I was kind of interested in those, but kind of not. The Ghost game looked good. Like the Yeah, like the exclusive PlayStation stuff looked good. All the multi-plat stuff, like I didn't care about the DLC for Alan Wake 2. I didn't even play that game. Like none of the stuff that was on my wish list for PlayStation made it on here, which sucks. Oh, I didn't mean to restart that. Yeah, whatever. All right. Yeah, none of the stuff that was on my wish list made it on there. I wanted to see. There were quite a few old franchises that I wanted to surprise. Like, I know everybody's going Dino Crisis, everybody's going Bloodborne 2, everybody's going Demon Souls 2, but there's like some old stuff I wanted to see. Not a remaster, not an Aspire remaster, although I would take that because then you could at least gauge interest in the game. Just any way to bring them back with online would have been fine. But I wanted to see, like, if we're talking about bringing back old games, I want my Twisted Metal. All right? I want Mod Nation Racers. I want Wipeout. There's a lot of old games and old IPs that were super popular back in their day that they're just fucking sitting on. For fuck's sake, you could even bring back PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Just change the system so that it works more like Smash Brothers and less like I have to get a super to get a kill. No, make it so that it... Yeah, like there's a lot of old stuff they could bring back. I would want... Everybody was screaming for... I did see a few people in chat screaming for Little Big Planet 4. Where the fuck is Little Big Planet? Bring that shit back. New Ratchet and Clank, a new Jack and Daxter. I'd even take a Gex.
I thought you were saying the Sackboy was ugly or some shit.
I mean, he is ugly, but...
Damn.
Do a crossover with... Do a crossover with Astrobot and put him in the game. So instead of having a bunch of different Sack creatures, you could have Astrobot and Sackboy team up for Little Big Planet 4. So Astrobot's in the world of Little Big Planet. And just incorporate some of the mechanics from Astrobot, because platforming in Little Big Planet does feel a little clunky after playing Astrobot so goddamn smooth. Fucking stupid. What is the studio that made the Demon Souls remake doing right now anyway? I don't know. One can only hope that they're working on a sequel to Demon Souls 2. That they're working on Demon Souls 2. That's all you can do is hope that they're working on that, because I imagine that probably takes a long time to make. The Ghost one was cinematic, but I mean, I'm judging it based on the Ghost of Tsushima being such a good game, and chat getting that excited over cinematic means that, yeah, the game's... If it plays anything like the first one, it's still going to be good. I'd rather they do Jack and Daxter spin-off instead of a new one. I mean, I'd be fine with a reboot. Just do a reboot. Like, when it comes to bringing back those really old games from, like, PS1, PS2 era that most of your younger generation hasn't played, more or less even heard of, you don't have to do sequels. Like, Jack and Daxter 3, or Jack 3, was kind of a failure, and the story kind of went off the rails. So, yeah, just do a reboot and pretend that one didn't happen. Or remake the first one, and then remake the second one, and then forget the third one ever happened. Yeah. Yeah, like you could start remaking some of those games. There were so many old PlayStation games referenced in Astrobot that just reminding people they exist kind of got people excited for a new one. Now would be the time to start remaking or making some of those old games pop back up. Me personally, I want some of the more obscure puzzle games that are referenced in Astrobot that most people probably don't remember and I'll probably never get. I'm even shocked they referenced them in Astrobot. Well, I'm talking like Devil Dice, Intelligence Cube. Like, I can't believe those two were even referenced in Astrobot. Those were weird puzzle games from the PS1 era. They were good. I want more of those. God, they're so... Like, I want them to bring back Mod Nation Racers most of all. They finally got their mascot platforming game they've been after for 30 years, because we're on the 30th anniversary of PlayStation now, with Astrobot. Now that you finally can compete with Mario, 30 years too late to compete with Nintendo. Nintendo's not even a rival anymore. Now you finally get it right. But you know what? If we're marking old shit off our bucket list and spitting in the face of old rivals, we've already made a better Mario game than Mario Odyssey. You know, you've already made your 3D platformer. Bring back Mod Nation Racers. Fucking give Mario Kart a run for its money. Oh my god, the game was so good. Well, I mean, it can actually, like, the references are a good thing because it can be used to gauge interest. Like, I think this is a better way to build hype and gauge interest for a game before deciding if it's worth it for you to make that game than to remaster or spend the work bringing back those old games, releasing them, and then hoping people rebuy the old games and using the sales numbers to determine how excited people are for it. Because that's why we never got a new Darkstalkers. Because they brought back Darkstalkers Resurrected on PS3. They brought that collection back with all the Darkstalkers games on it and sold it. And it didn't sell very well. They were good games, but the problem is most people already, like, they still had physical copies of those games on PS1 or PS2. So they didn't need to buy the remake. Like, that's the problem. You're using sales numbers and people are like, well, I don't need to buy it. Emulators exist. Excuse me. Emulators exist. I still got the physical disc. Why am I going to buy this? Let me know when you launch a new one. I'll buy that one. I'm excited for a new one, but I don't want to rebuy a games I already own. Yeah, that's why it's a bad way to do it. But do you remember the cameo bot in Astrobot that I couldn't figure out who it was when it showed it to me? It was like the guy in the leather vest, and I think he had like a scarf on or a hat or something, and I was like, who the fuck are they referencing? And the dude just like, they referenced him more than once. Like, he was in one of the levels and then I saw him again. That was the dude from Days Gone, which is a game I never played, but apparently they were referencing Days Gone, and that reference got so much attention that the devs just like tweeted out, so would you guys want a Days Gone 2? Like, just decided to gauge interest based off of the cameo, and now they've announced, cool, we'll start working on a Days Gone 2. Yeah, so now they're gonna make a sequel just because the cameo reminded people the first one existed and they didn't realize there was that much demand for it. So it was an absolute free way for them to gauge interest in a sequel and get people hype about it and remind them of it and get them feeling nostalgic without having to waste dev time and money remaking the original or, you know, doing something and then seeing if it sells. Because not everyone is gonna buy a remake or something. Like, people want new shit. So the sales numbers aren't always going to be accurate as to the like demand for a new product. Sales numbers of an old thing, reselling an old thing, aren't always indicators of the new thing. Like, yeah, in the case of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, people have been waiting forever for a chance to actually buy that. But something like Days Gone, no. I remember reading an article that they didn't want to do the update for Killer Instinct because even if there was interest, they don't want to make a new one. I don't know if they want to make a new one. I don't think it's that they didn't want to make a new one. I think it's that they didn't know if they could, so they didn't want to disappoint people by getting them all hyped for it. I still think it's a good thing they did the update, and I think that that's also a good way to gauge. Like, instead of remaking that old game or do a free update for it and see what kind of crowd it draws back. See if you can make that game relevant again. Make the existing game relevant again. And if you can do that, it depends on which company you're asking. 2 companies work on Killer Instinct during the lifespan of Killer Instinct. Like, I think Iron Galaxy originally made the game, and then after like season 1 or 2, it got handed over to another dev team who's been working. So it depends on which company they've asked too. Like, I don't know who was interviewed in the article, because it wasn't just one company working on Killer Instinct. That was another one of the problems with it. Was it kept passing hands because Microsoft wanted to keep it alive as a live service kind of thing. But, you know, they didn't own the companies that made it. Oh, they probably, yeah. I don't believe or listen to anything you hear from the actual company itself. Xbox didn't want to fund it. They probably didn't want to at the time. That can always change. Like, the actual like game companies like Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo don't believe a fucking word that they say. If there's money and profit in it, they will change their mind in a fucking heartbeat. Like if Killer Instinct becomes like a staple at Evo and makes a huge comeback and there's a massive demand for it after the update, like if it like doesn't just become a cult classic, but it starts to gain relevance and it gets the whole Marvel vs. Capcom 2 treatment where people just like, it's always around and there's always demand for it, they'll answer. That's just it's fucking free money. Like when a game reaches that level and becomes guaranteed money, they'll do it. I'm going to remind you, and the same thing's true for developers. I'm going to remind you, for about 10 years since the tech demo at PS3, when they demoed the PS3 at E3 before the system launched, they showed off the graphical power of the PS3 by remaking the first part of Final Fantasy VII in the PS3 engine. So you got to see, for the first time, a highly detailed Cloud, a highly detailed world. It wasn't playable, but it was all done in-engine. So they never intended to make a remake. They were just showing off what it's capable of. They basically just made that one level. And it was turn-based. It was very much just a direct remake of that original in PS3 graphics. And for 10 years, they screamed that they were not going to remake Final Fantasy VII. People begged for that for a decade. And they kept saying, we're not doing it, guys. We were just showing off the blah, 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 blah. When demand gets high enough, the guys in the suits go, oh, we're doing this. That's guaranteed money, guys. But it's a lot of work. I don't care if it's a lot of work. That's guaranteed money. Yeah, once it reaches that level, they'll change their tune. They will change their tune. And you could probably dig up a ton of times where they said they're never going to make another one of insert X game here, and then 10, 15 years later, they do. They make a reboot, or they bring it back in some form. That always happens. They aren't going to let Killer Instinct die. I do think, why even do the update then? Like, why even do the update if you're not gauging interest in it? What you read in that article was a PR statement. They didn't want to make promises if they don't have any concrete plans yet, but it's all part of the build the hype machine and they're just testing the waters and building the hype machine. They want to see how big the hype gets, and they're like, well, we're not doing it. So here's probably what the thinking was. We'll tell them we're not doing it, and we'll see if petitions get started to do it, and we'll see how much demand we get for people to change our minds. And then when we change our minds, the fans will feel like they won, even though they probably plan to do it anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if we're already working on one. I hope they are. Just like I hope that PlayStation's working on a new Twisted Metal, since I think we're getting a season 2 of that damn television show. And they're doing all of these other video game-based TV shows on Netflix. You're getting a season 2 of Twisted Metal. You're getting a Siphon Filter show, which is a game most of you probably don't even remember. But that was a good game. So bring that shit back. And aren't they doing a Splinter Cell video fucking TV show too? Like, these are all animated shows, but still. Like, after the success of Castlevania and the Cyberpunk show, Netflix just had interest in getting all these new animated video game adaptations. So I know we're getting Siphon Filter. I think maybe Splinter Cell, which is another game that people want to come back. Fuck, there was another weird one I remember reading about while I was on my break at work, and I didn't post it in the Discord like a dumbass. Let's see. Let's Google it real quick. Netflix video game shows upcoming. We'll say upcoming because some might be 2025. New video game adaptations coming to Netflix in 2024 and beyond. All right, here's the ones confirmed. All right, here's what's come so far that they've already made stuff of. Arcane, Captain Laserhawk, Blood Dragon. Oh, that's sounds like a...
Captain Laserhawk was the one with Rayman Legends.
Well, Blood Dragon, that's DLC for Far Cry 3. Castlevania, Cyberpunk, Dragon's Dogma, Monster Hunter Legends of the Guild, Onimusha, Rabbids, Resident Evil, Sonic Prime, Tekken, Bloodline. Alright, those are the ones that apparently have already come out. Those are the ones we have so far. So what's new coming in 2024? Coming to Netflix. Based on video games. Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft. That's right, that one was coming. Devil May Cry's getting an anime. Assassin's Creed's getting a show. Beyond Good and Evil's getting a show. Bioshock's getting a show. Oh, Bioshock's getting a movie. Is it going to be live action? Very little details on it. Other than the director is Francis Lawrence, who also directed The Hunger Games, I Am Legend. Okay. Castlevania's getting a season 2. Far Cry's getting a show. Gears of War is getting a show. The 16th anniversary of the franchise. News came that Netflix would be developing 2 projects based on Gears of War with a direct collaboration with Microsoft and the developer of the Coalition. Per the original announcement, Netflix will adapt the video game saga into a live-action feature film, followed by an animated series with the potential for more to follow. So we're getting a movie and an animated series on Gears of War. Horizon Zero Dawn. Not much is known on that one. Apparently it's going to be a movie. Minecraft is, of course, getting a movie. Pokemon is already thinking. Yep, Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell will be coming to Netflix. At least 2 seasons of Splinter Cell have already been confirmed, coming from the director of John Wick in collaboration with Frost Studios and Ubisoft. The Division. The Division is set to star Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay, it's live action. Jake Gyllenhaal, Jessica Chastain. And that's it. Yeah, so there were a few in there I forgot about that were weird. Like Bioshock. Sounds like it should have a horror movie director. I don't know. The I Am Legend. He directed I Am Legend. That had some horror-like elements to it. I think he could make it work. Maybe. So we're getting a movie for Bioshock. Beyond Good and Evil. Live action adaptation. Assassin's Creed getting an animated series. Devil May Cry got an animated series. Yeah, and the Lara Croft one was the other one I forgot about. The Tomb Raider one. Which is good. I think that would be better animated than live action. They've tried live action Tomb Raider several times already. And they're all kind of mid. Okay. And a season 2 to the and they confirmed a season 2 to the fucking Cyberpunk series. And remember, those networks are paying to use the IPs, most likely not the other way around. Just because the studios see an IP that they can make a good... Yeah, but that's the thing, is it's another free way for them to gauge interest. Like, they can ride the coattails of the show's success. So the way it would work, whether it's a show or a movie, so if you get the first movie or you get the first season of the show out, and it becomes insanely successful, like Fallout, and it drives hype around the game. Fallout has already proved that when people really like the show, it drives them to try the game. Fallout 76's numbers exploded after the first episode of the Fallout TV show. People flocked back to Fallout 4 and New Vegas as well. Like, all it does is reinvigorate interest in that franchise. So if the first season of a show does really good, say the Twisted Metal show or whatever, it does really well, and they don't have plans to make a game out of it, they would be fools not to make a game and capitalize on that. Because Fallout 76 made buku bucks after that. New players got hooked on it, its player numbers exploded, and people bought Fallout First memberships, they bought fucking shit from the shop, yeah, like it made money. People bought copies of Fallout 4 that had never played it. It made money. People were buying Fallout New Vegas. Like, sales for all that shit went up. So you're leaving money on the table if you don't. So if they have a really good first season of that stuff, or a really good movie, they'll go, okay, while Hollywood or, the animation studio or whoever is working on season 2 or the, sequel movie, whichever the case may be, we need to go ahead and start working on the game. So even if we can't have the game ready in time to launch with that new season, we can at least show off a trailer, show off something, and keep the hype train going and let people know it's coming. So then you've got, for instance, BioShock. You've got BioShock. The movie does really well, and they go, oh shit, people want more BioShock. Should we remake it? Should we make a sequel? What should we do? And then they start working on a new BioShock. And then BioShock 2, the movie, comes out alongside a trailer for the next BioShock game. Even if the game's not ready, you can release the trailer with the movie. And then people watch the movie, and then they get hyped for the next game. And then the next game can come out in between BioShock 2, the movie, and BioShock 3, the movie, and in between is the new game. So, and that's how you keep it relevant, you keep it going, and you keep the money flowing. That's the hope. That's the idea behind the marketing. All right. Well, none of the stuff on my wish list made it in, but I need to end this stream, finish eating my dinner, so I can cut this quickly into content. Throw up on YouTube while it's still relevant. I'm going to throw this in the video editor real quick. I need to... Well, hold on before I do that. I need to Google something. Because I don't know which songs are copyrighted in that they may have played during that show and which ones aren't. There was one game in particular that kept playing like the soundtrack from the game, and I think it was copyrighted. But I don't know if the other games had copyrighted music or not. But can you remove copyrighted music from a YouTube video after uploading? So basically, can I upload it, and if it gets claimed, find out the parts that were claimed and then remove them without deleting the video and having to re-edit it? So I can quickly throw this up, do a quick edit and throw it up, and then edit it again while it's live. Okay. Here we go. Google Help document directly from Google. Remove claimed content from videos. If your video was Content ID claimed, there may be restrictions on whether or not it is viewable or can be monetized. To remove this claim and the associated restrictions, you can edit out the content without having to upload a new video. So you get any of these options available to you if your video has been claimed. Trim out segment. You can edit out the claimed segment from your video and remove it entirely. Replace song if the audio in your video is claimed. You may be able to replace the claimed song with audio from YouTube's audio library, or mute that portion of the video with the mute function. Okay, so you can edit the videos after they've been uploaded now. Awesome. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you, wonderful witches, for watching. We're not going to do an exit screen because it's kind of a off-the-cuff stream I'm doing here. So we're going to end the stream. I'm going to throw this into the video editor. I'll stay in voice chat if you guys want to talk to me while I'm working on it. But I'm going to throw this into the video editor and try to get it quickly uploaded. So we can try to capitalize on people wanting to watch it and see reactions before it's no longer relevant. I was way too late with my reaction to the Xbox thing, but this just happened, so this will be the one time I'm on time with something. All right. Thanks for watching, witches. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel for the video. I may or may not stream later tonight, depends on how I'm feeling, because I got to do a fucking 12-hour shift tomorrow. It is Tuesday. Oh no, I might. We'll see how I'm feeling after I eat dinner and finish editing this video. Maybe I can get a nap in. I don't know. Anyway, Follow the socials to see if and when I go live. And to get your daily dose of Death Witch on the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, witches. I'll see you guys next time.
Come back, you stupid bitch, and get in the shelter!
Yeah, they're coming back.